Hi, Alex.
Good evening. Good evening. A lot of people. Hey.
Yeah, we're pretty excited, Alex.
And I see you have the towers behind you here. you are in this the metaverse already.
Yeah,
we're excited. We're excited.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool things coming up. And just to say now, we just the leaderboard is approved in App Store. They are adjusting something, and then it will go live. So then you can test and see how good are we really now, because now we will all be in the leaderboards.
Right.
So now we have to fight.
Yep.
We are working on some more slides. So Andreas, when it's finished, he and Heider, he will send it so we will publish it. But I have most we can show now, because the plan is to go live in the end of June, beginning of July. We are working now to get the schedule of goal and all this, and push a while. So when we go out with goal now, and we have other plans to do this big time also to get a lot of attention, and also with the new AI team, we can do a lot of this specific marketing to get people in the Liverpool fan groups, and all this. So we will do this, and when we go live, it's very important to have an active network too. So the networks go, the football players, we started bringing in fans, and goals start bringing, so everybody do the same. So what we did now, we make some packages now that is really good. So the people who join now, from now till we go live, will be set. They will have a lot of goodies, and they will earn a lot, because there's a lot of cool things in these packages. Also, as the player token, when we go live, there will be no players delivered out, So the people who join now till we launch, they will have players, and I will show you in the presentation what this package is. So it's important that people who are really, all the people who bought earlier, they are good. They have a lot, but the people now, they will have, it's more goodies to start earning, because when we go live now, the prices, the packages in App Store will be lower, because we want the mass in. So the packages will cost from $1, $5, $10, $50, small prices. You get a lot of fans in. So, and the network will be outside. So the people in the network who buy, they will be owners, and the fans, they will sitting and play to win super, and they, of course, they convert it to cash. So this is the difference here. So to get the mass in, it will be a smaller package in App Store to bring in a lot of people.
Okay, very exciting. It all keeps evolving, doesn't it? And all for the right reasons.
Yeah, trust me, it's a lot, but it's a lot of cool stuff happening now. It's a lot of cool stuff happening now. I'm going to show you the presentation. We have more now, because the plan was to go live with 8 clubs, but now we have our AI team, and we are doing a lot on this, and we see that we can scale fast, because now they are testing like 10,000 questions in 1 hour, so it goes pretty fast now. So there's a lot of cool stuff we're going to do. I will show you now.
Okay, cool.
Should I start and go through it?
Yeah, so look, I think we're ready.
But there is no new one here, so everybody know what it's about. So I don't have to go explain everything about what you have seen before. I just go fast through it.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Yeah, I think the vast majority of people on the call, Alex, are already in the business. And if there is the odd guest or two, well, we'll be going through a normal presentation very, very shortly anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so welcome, Alex and Andre. It's certainly our pleasure to have you on the call tonight. And I'll just hand over to you, Alex, and do your thing. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's really nice to be here. And I just want to show you now the final presentation, the final things we're going to present before we go to the market with the game, to make an active network. So when the network flies and everybody is active and bring in players, and we put on goal and start pushing with goal, and we push the football players and all this, I think this can be a really fun journey together, because this can grow pretty fast now. And I mean really fast. So the cool thing with the platform is that we have a platform that pays in real time. The games are in App Store. So all the mass, they download the game in App Store and they pay with Apple Pay and Google Pay. So they pay with real money. Under the hood, we have our blockchain. So we convert this out to everybody in real-time payments. So this makes this platform pretty cool. The other thing we have is that we can put up the fans against the stars in real-time battles. This is also really, really cool. We are talking with football players and stuff, and we see how they react because they know how crazy the fans are. So when they can sit and do this live, it's really cool. And also with what we can do now with the AI, I will explain that later. It's not critical, it's super, super. So the thing we do, we gamifying passion. So everybody knows here we are going to start with football. But the game we can do for everything. All the passions out there, we can make a game for. We can make a game about TV shows, about trains, science, animals, cats, you know. But we are starting with football because football is massive. It's 3 billion football fans. We are also now, the cool thing, we had a meeting with Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton is the founder of AI Games. And AI Games, they have the FIFA game. And when he saw this, he went on fire and said, I want to work with you because I love the way you pay everybody, you know, the pay to earn that everybody get a little bit of this. This will go ballistic. And he said they are working on cricket to make a same as FIFA now with cricket. And they have all the players, they have everything now to make this big. So he is now on board here to work with cricket for us. So he will be ahead of the team that push cricket. And that is massive what they also have of stars and so on and so on. It's 2 billion cricket fans. And then we also have basketball. This is also in process. NFL. And also music is also massive and movies. And I will tell you later why we can scale this faster because of the AI. It's going to be really cool. But we are starting with football. And you remember, we were talking about, we had the 6 clubs. These 6 clubs, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Liverpool, Barcelona, Manchester City, and Arsenal, it's 2 billion fans. But when we go to market, we also have these other clubs. Arsenal, Juventus, also AC Milan, Bayern München, Dortmund, Napoli, Atletico Madrid, Porto, Benfica, Inter Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Leverkusen, Leipzig, Eindhoven, and Rome. So we have a lot when we go to market, and there is more. Because when we launch now with the partners we will have a massive reach. Football Co now have 850 million monthly subscribers. So this is, we have to update. And also with feed-through, with all the players, and all these players can start bringing in their followers, it can be a crazy reach. Because this is the reach for Football Co. They have a global reach of 800 million fans. You see here, they are all over the world. This is massive, massive. 27 million in US, France 30 million, UK 28 million, Germany 36. So this is a country with a lot of money. You know, people use a lot of money in gaming here. So this is something that can be really, really powerful. And also, we are going to make it really cool because we are now making games for the 20 biggest club in Americas. And this is Mexico and all these countries, and it's crazy football countries, you know, the fans there. You have the 20th clubs in Europe, Middle East, and in Asia. So here's the clubs that we will roll out this year. It's a massive thing that we'll be rolling out now. So we will have a crazy reach of football. So this is really, really cool. Everybody know about the game. It's a trivia game. It's based on the Tinder with the swipe. So you swipe right and wrong. The cool thing is when people are sitting and swiping right and wrong, you have 3 lives. So when people swipe 3 wrong, they lose their lives and they're out. So people have to swipe right. The cool thing here is that when we launch the game, everything is free. So it's free to play, but the health function costs money. So for $1, you get 30 health functions. So if you sit and play and want to win prizes, you can swipe up To pass, it costs money. You can swipe down to freeze time, or you can double tap on the phone. Then you will see the last 100 people, what they swipe. This costs money. So people will use the help function to try to win the prizes. Because when we go to market now, we will have different prices. Every 5 minutes, it will come a different price. It's not a set price. So let's say we start a tournament, us now. The first prize can be $100. In the next tournament I start, it can be $50, you know. So the prices will be different. So the first price can be up to $100, second price up to $50, third price to $25. So you know when people are sitting, and for $1 you get 30 help functions, people will sit and use the help function to win, because this can be a lot of money if people sit and fight. Also, we come with the leaderboards. So the fans will sit and fight to be best in their clubs. This we know is really powerful. So in the leaderboard, you will see the global, your country, and also your Facebook friends, who is best. There will also be leaderboard for where you put up the club against each other. So you put up the fans, you say that, hey, Manchester United fans is on the lead, they are the smartest. So there's a lot of things here to engage and fire up the fans. But the thing with the prices is going to be crazy, because the new thing is also here that if you are on top of the 50% in the game, if you're top 50% and top 25, you will be rewarded. So there's a lot of people winning when we go active live here. A lot of prizes will come out. So here, everybody knows the tournaments. It's free. When we launch the game now, it's totally free, but the help function costs money. And this can be a massive machine, because when we go live now, you will start earning staking. You will start earning things in the token, in the NFTs. So this is the cool thing. People will see this is working. That's a really, really cool thing. So when this starts spreading, you will get the commissions from the affiliates, everything. The whole platform will start pumping. So it's really, really exciting that we can start with this, and then we will add on more and more to use money. Everybody knows how the NFTs is connected here. The NFTs is connected to the game. So, and also the help function. So when people are sitting and swiping to try to win this money prizes, you can, if you used all your lives, you can swipe up to pass, you can swipe down to freeze time, or you can double tap on your phone to see what the other people have swiped. So if you want to use these help functions, it costs money, and 5% goes into the owners of this NFT. So if I swipe a help function now on Bappe here, and Kevin owns these NFTs, bing, in Kevin's phone. And the cool thing, when we launch now, this will happen in real time. Kevin will start getting planes. You know, this is the thing. They will get the planes. Mess will get planes. I will get planes. So when people see this is working, how do you think this will go? How do you think when the football players start bringing in fans and they see that they start playing? It's only going one way. And then we have the spaces. Also the advertising. This will come a little bit later, but we start bringing in people, fans on the platform. This can go pretty fast. Then we will open the advertising, because when we have 1 million on the platform, then you can start playing with the brands, because they will pay. And when they pay, more will you get, because 5% of all turnover of the advertising, if people watch advertising in your space, you know, you will earn. So when more and more fans are coming on board, we can charge more, and you will earn more. Everybody will earn more. Also the 10% in staking in the token. So this is a really powerful machine, because the advertising market is huge. And we say that 10% of all the players in the game will use money. 90% will pay for free. So think if we get 50 million crazy fans in here sitting and watching advertising, this can be a massive machine. So, and also when the token price goes up, you know, we will sell less and less tokens in the packages. So we who came in early, we will earn more. This is the thing. You know, if the token price goes to $10, how many tokens do you get in a $100 package or a $500 package? So then we also have the stars. This is what I like, and I think this will take fire, because we see when we sit with players how they react. Me and Andre, we had a meeting. I don't know if I told you, with a guy. He played 4 years in Manchester United, and when we were invited to the meet with him, and the guy who invited us in, he didn't come. So when me and Andre came in, he was laying in bed. Who are you? And we started, hey, and show him this. And you saw he waked up. He started going around. He had said he had 1 hour. After 1.5 hours, me and Andre said, we have to go now. We have another meeting. I want a contract. I want to have a deal, you know. So you see how these people react because they know how crazy the football fans is. But the cool thing with the Stars, what we can do, we can record games when they play the Battle Royale. Then when we record with camera and also with sound. Then we can go out to their fans. Think when Neymar, 193 million followers, go out to his followers on Instagram and say, hey, eat me in the Paris Saint-Germain game. Also, the Paris Saint-Germain game is launching when we launch. What do you think will happen when the fans sees talking to them? Everybody who download the game now from the football players is connected to them. So when they invite their friends, they are connected. And here's the cool thing. Every time they use money in the game or watch advertising or buy NFTs or challenge the players, they earn 10% in real time. And you know, when a fan sit and challenge you 24/7 and you are earning ding, 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 this can be massive for the players. Everybody we talk with see the potential that this can be very huge, much more than they can earn in Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. So another cool thing with this part is that if you can hit the star, you win a timestamp NFT. And if maybe you can beat them 30 times, 50 times, or 100 times as compared to the player, you can also meet the players. This is something that is really, really powerful. But the cool thing here is now, is when we have the players on board now and make games with them, with our AI team, they can film these players for 1 hour. They film them. When they talk, they say a lot of words and stuff like that. And then when they go out, let's say Kevin is challenging Neymar. When Kevin challenged Neymar and see Neymar, and Neymar start talking, he can say, hey, Kevin, come on, let's battle. So the Stars is using the fan's name. So you get really, really connected to the player. Like, look here, trust me, the fans, they will record this and send to the fans, you know. So there's a lot of cool things we can do here. So the fans will really, really go on fire when they come into these rooms. Same here when we do the battles here, where, for example, here, Botman can go out to his followers and say that, join my team, we're going to fight Holland on Saturday. Who knows most about Premier League? He put up a price, and all these fans, they join the Stars VIP room. That maybe it costs $1, but when they pay, the players earn, and also they come in a closed room with the Stars. And here the Stars can sit and fire them up and so on and so on. And what do you think will happen when we launch the game on Saturday? The fans, they will do everything to be on top of this leaderboard so the Stars see them. So there's so much cool thing we can do here with the Stars, with the clubs, and so on and so on. Also, of course, with the country versus countries. So the thing with the rivalry is really powerful because we know how crazy football are. You know, the countries want to be best and so on and so on. So this will bring a lot of people in, especially when we do the marketing now. We're going to put up the clubs against the clubs. So the fans, when we target the fans, hey, you have to help your club, you know. So there's a lot of cool things that's coming. And also we have the partnerships like Go.com. So when Go pushed this out to 800 million fans, everybody who download the game is connected to Go. So they will also start earning in real time every time they watch advertising or do anything else. You see, we can do it, for example, with Spotify. If you make a music battle with Spotify and put them on their site, all the subscribers in Spotify that start playing, using money, watch advertising, Spotify will start earning in real time. Here's a cool thing. Everybody knows here about the game where you play together. So you can invite a friend, you know, and play together. So you play, she play, your points will be put together. And if you win, you play together, you win together, you travel together. But there's also another game coming now. It's the custom game. The custom game is super, super cool. Because with the AI now, when we launch the game first, you can choose between the topics we have. So let's say Kevin want to make a Manchester United game. He choose Manchester United. He invite 10 friends, and he can put up super. It costs 1 super to enter your tournament. You invite 10 friends. You have 10 super in the pot. And everybody's playing, and the winner, boom, get 10 super. And this super is money if you convert them, you know. So you can play for the in-game currency. But the cool thing is with the AI, you know, here's the cool thing. With AI, Dave can make a game and he can choose, okay, just I want to introduce the AI, what we called him later, but he can take the AI game, make a custom game, and then he say, I want to make a game about crypto, about James Bond, and geography. Boom. 20-second, boom. You have a game about this. And then you can start inviting friends. So you can create your own game. If you're an influencer, you want to do fashion, you can put in Dior, Dolce & Gabbana, Louis Vuitton, you know. So this is creating games of your passion. This, I think, can be really cool. Think when all these people making games and start spreading, and you can play for free just to beat your friends on leaderboard, or you can play with super. You know, we are talking about now to have the super in the in-game currency. So one super in the game is $1. So if everybody put in $1, 10 friends, you win. You don't take any fee. You know, it costs one super. And if you have 10 friends, it's 10 super. If you win 10 super. So that's $10 because everybody have to buy the super, you know, to be in this tournament. So that's where the money is, all the transaction and stuff like that. And everybody earn on that. This, I think, can be really cool. And we see even the players get on fire with this model because now they can create their own games and start sharing to all the fans. And then we have the battle world. This is also really cool. This is Candy Crush for fans. And you know Candy Crush, I don't know how many, I think it's 30,000 levels. It's like insane how they've been creating all these years. And people are still just playing because you can't get enough. So our goal now, when we launched the club world, is that we have 80 football towers. This is the 80 biggest football clubs in the world. You have cricket 20 towers. This is the 20 biggest cricket clubs. They have most of the fans. 30 NBA top teams, NFL. We've got the music, movies, and so on, and we will open more. The cool thing with these clubs is that the fans come in, they start in the first floor, first level, and in every level is 10 floors. You have to fight up, it's historic moments and stuff like that. So you have to fight up, get NFTs and fight. This costs money. If you don't use money, you will use a so long time to enter, you know. So you have to, people will sit and use money. And this can be a massive machine because the fans, they will sit and fight and see what level are you on, you know, with leaderboard and so on. Because when they come on top, they are the legends in their club. And you know, for passionate fans, how this is. So this is a really cool thing. So here's the cool thing. We also have the tower tokens. So when you have a tower token, you can choose a tower. And when you own a piece of that tower, all the fans who go in, let's say you have a piece of the Manchester United tower, all the Manchester fans who are sitting and fighting up, and they use money, you have staking. This is super powerful. And this is in the packages now. This will not also be forever. So the thing that the people who join now, there's so much extra you can earn on here in this game. So what we are doing, we are capitalizing on passion. We start for free. Everything is free. The only thing that costs is the help functions to play. Also, we will open more so people can fix your avatar, you know, with Manchester United, and also there's a lot of things that's coming. For example, on the leaderboard, all the names is different. If Kevin want to show his name in gold, so he stand out, you can do that. It costs more money, you know. So there's a lot of things people can use money on. And there will be more after a while, you know, when we open more paid games and stuff like that. But just to have this free game, if you have millions of people coming in, using $1 to sit, this can be a massive machine. This can be a massive machine because the cool thing is when we open this, it's legal everywhere. It's legal everywhere. We can take the whole world with this. When we open the paid game, there is more, you know, in different countries and stuff like that. But this, boom, that's where the big market is. So we can tap into billions of fans with this now, and also with the advertising. So here's the AI engine. We call him Super Elvis, and it's like super cool. So if you got a fight, you can beat our Elvis. So he will make games for you, help you with anyway, and you know he create questions super fast. There's a lot of cool things this is. So this is our new friend sitting in the office in Oslo or in Transparent. So he's the new one on the team. We have to make a face on him, and it's pretty cool. So here's the cool thing. Because of Elvis now, everybody knows we talk about education and enterprise. This will be scale up now also pretty fast, because with him now, we can make games really fast. So for example, with BMW here now, if they're gonna launch a new BMW, you can make the game really fast, all about the new BMW, and they can start pushing this to all the dealership in the world with leaderboard. Who knows most about the new BMW? You know how this powerful this is in big companies. This is a really good way to trade. Also, you have education. So this will go much faster now with the AI team now, how we can scale and make this super fast. And you see here, it's massive markets we are also tapping into. Really big. So we have something that's really cool. And when we talked about this now with the people, the team, it's like, this is massive. This is so big. We have the team. Everybody knows about the team. It's pretty big. And the partners with KPMG, DLA Piper, Hailborn, Market Across. Market Across is also the PR company for Crypto.com and Binance.com. So they are the best in the crypto space. So when we go live now, trust me, they will get us everywhere in the crypto area. But now the new cool stuff, the team bonuses, the creator loot boxes, boom. And this is really gold packages because they are really packed now. And also we put down the price to activate so people can have a lot and boost now before we go to market, because this package is packed with a lot of new stuff. You have the entry, $10, bronze, $50, went down, silver, $250, gold, $500, platinum, $5,000, and diamond, $25,000. The same packages in App Store will be lower prices on for the fans, for the players. These packages contain, as you know, the direct binary and matching. This is the bonuses if you work as an affiliate and want to work, you can build a team. Because the powerful thing here is now, when you have a team and everybody starts spreading the game, this can be a massive thing, and this is beside everything else. Then you have the passive parts, you have the cards, you have the spaces, and you have the towers, the new tower token, and you have the super token, and you have the pool token, and you also have now the player token. So this is just for people who join now till we launch the game, and this can be, I will show you later here. So everybody know the direct bonus, 10%. If you have a friends who want to join and buy a loot box, you have 10%. You have the binary. This is the same as before. I'm not going to talk about that. And same with the matching, with priority and so on. This is the same. And then we have the staking. You have the staking bonus, the 10% of all transactions on the platform goes into the token. And this is powerful when you think about the partners we have now. Every time when they push advertising, all the fans that come in, also when the football players start bringing in their fans, we work together. So when they do it, we earn together. This is the cool thing now. So if we get a big player and he bring in 10 million fans, woohoo, yippee for us, because we here are sitting and earning together. That is the cool thing here now. So 10% of all transaction, advertising and everything goes into the token, 1 billion token total. And then we have the NFT, the staking on the NFT cards. So if you have cards and they get used in the game, in the health functions, you will earn. Also the NFTs, the spaces. This will come a little bit later. It can be fast. We just need to bring in the first million, then we start playing with this. So because with the brand is like, when you see that we have players on board, they come running. And more players we have, more we can take, you know, because it's good when they have to pay, so we can give massive, you know, rewards out to everybody, because then it will even fly even more. And then we have the pool bonus. It's 10% left of this. The special thing with this token, it goes from 1 to 10, and 7.5% of the total turnover on the platform. And this can be massive. This can be insane. So it's good to have this token. I think they can go pretty fast now because we also have another new teams start working now. And here's how they are. The pool tokens is 90% is sold. One token goes to from 1 to 10. So if we reach 3 million paying players that's using $1 a day, this is the value of one token, $1,500. So one token will go to 10. So this will be around $15,000. And this is paid in XRP in real time. Also, this is for every 3 million paying players. Think if you get 30 million paying players, this can be a massive machine. Only these pool tokens alone. So it's crazy. But here's the cool thing. We do the player sharing model. So what we do when we go live with Goal, when they start pushing, we're going to do Goal, we're going to do Facebook, we're going to do TikTok. When we start pushing this out, let's say that Dave bought the first package. He got 300 players. When Goal pushed this out, the first hour, the first 300 players that comes in will be placed directly on Dave. Maybe Kevin was the one who bought the next one. The next players is coming in is put on Kevin. So when these players start playing, using money and stuff like that, or sharing to that player, ding, 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 you start earning. This is the cool thing. And this is going like this till we launch the game. So all the people who buy till then will get players attached. After that, boom, there's nobody. Then you have to work and bring in yourself, you know. So this can be powerful because one player, and this is normal into gaming. And also when the fans, the players, you know, when you bring in a networker or a friend, he joined because he want to earn money. But when you bring in these people, this is coming from the biggest football sites. This is fans that come in. They come in to play, to beat their friends and so on. So here you get players. Even the numbers here, they say it's low. But we say one player can grow to 30 players. And if you see here, this is average. If you see of one player grow to 30 players, and we say that 10%, three paying players. So one player goes to 3 paying players. You will have around $1 per month per player. So this is without anything else. This is that. So think if you have 1,000 players, you will have $1,000 a month. And this is if they just use $1 a day. If they get hooked and start spreading more, it can be much, much more. This can be a massive thing, and they are connected to you. So this with the players is insane. The football stars, when we talk about it, they see it. They like, wow, this can be big. Because they know crazy people are sitting. You see how they buy a shirt. And there's a new player. Now they buy a new shirt, you know. So when they are sitting and doing this, it's crazy. So these players can come in through Goal, connected to you, and they are sitting and trying to beat Neymar, for example, or another player, or, you know, or their friends and so on. But every time they use money, you earn. So this is the new packages we have here, and they are really pumped. So you see here, we want everybody to earn now. So it's not like you have to start on $1,000 like we did before. We want everybody. So also the small people can start earning because it's important. We see also in Africa, this is growing like crazy. So even here in the $10 package, you get 100 super token. You get 5 players. So you don't start earning 5. So this can be $5 a month, you know. So that's cool on $10. And this is without the other things. If you go, then you have the bronze, and then you have silver, and we can go to gold just to see here. So gold, the $1,000 package before, now it costs $500. Here you get 6,000 super tokens. You have 300 players. So this is $300 a month, but it can be more if these people use more money and stuff, you know, spreading more. So you have $300 only on the player token. You have the tool token. You have NFT cards, you have spaces, and you also have the NFT, the tower token here. So you have 5 bronze, 5 silver, and 5 gold, so you can go and choose clubs. So this is really, really cool. All this can give insane revenue when we start rolling now. So then we have the next packages here. the platinum, you have 65,000 tokens. And then you have 3,250 players. So if this can be also really good, $3,200 a month only on the players, but it can, you know how this is. When people start playing, it can grow and grow and grow and grow. This is how it is. You have 26 pool tokens, you have NFT cards, spaces, and also the towers, 5 bronze, 5 silver, gold, and platinum. And also now the diamond is also half price. You have 7,500 players, and you have also 5 towers. This is special. So you can earn a lot here on everything. And think about these towers. Like Candy Crush, you see how crazy Candy Crush is. People are still playing now 10 years after, like it's #1 in the App Store. Think when we go out to the passionate people here, all the fans want to be best in the club and so on and get rewarded and so on. So this can be, yeah, it can be, I think it can be really, really powerful. So the last slide, or no, we have one more after here. This is the value what this can be. So you see here, if you go to gold, this he puts together, and this is with 3 million paying players that use $1 a day. Think if they use $2 a day, or if you get 6 million players using $1 a day, or if you get 3 million players using $2 a day, or $2.50 a day, this can be crazy. So the gold costs $500. Total value, if you reach 3 million paying player, $46,000. So you see here, we have something that's really cool, and we are going to market now. So that from now to be launched the game is pretty fast. But I think if we go to market now and push this really good, so we have everybody with one goal, I think this can be massive. We will reach this 3 million paying player super fast, and all of us here, we will be good. I think we will have big smiles. So this is the last one, gold runway. This is to the pool tokens is finished. So for every 2 gold sold, you get 2 pool tokens. For every 2 platinum sold, you get 20 pool tokens, and for every 2 diamond, you get 100 pool tokens. Till the pool tokens is empty. So that was the last slide. I hope you liked it. Wow, we were so many on now.
Absolutely awesome, Alex. That was so exciting, and I think the new thing that you talk about is being able to create your own personal game and to introduce your friends and to compete and play and win against each other. I think is an absolute masterstroke. It's just so exciting. So look, just a couple of things. The loot box prices then, are they going to continue at this price until the launch of the game?
Yeah, it's now from now to the launch. Then it will be a different price. Okay. We want people to be, because we know a lot of people bought a lot, and you know when they have to buy more. But we want people to be active and be set. So it's better to give them more, so we can react them and help. Because if everybody is active now, you know when you go out, and I just want to say another thing. When we talk with investors, we talk with football players and so on all this. You know, affiliate marketing is not popular. It's like, oh, we don't like it. But when we explain why we do this, and we're only doing it because of the real time, everybody likes it. It's like, wow, this makes sense, because they see the potential, and they know that if they bring in fans, and these fans start spreading and they start earning money, it could go wildfire, you know. Yeah. So the thing we do now, everybody see that on this platform, it makes sense. Different than, you know, so even the investors, the VCs like the way we do it. It's like, oh, this is pretty cool. And in the beginning, no, we don't like that. Yeah. But listen, I'm going to show you, explain why we do it. And they are like, wow, this is cool, you know.
Excellent. So just on the VC investors, the capital raising, I know you had a target to raise X amount of money for the launch of the game. Is that all on target? It's going well?
Take it up to Andre here.
I was expecting some questions about that. Yeah, you know that we have spent more time, and it's been a longer process than we hoped for and expected. But we have, is it two or three now that is committed to do investments? So we have not cleared out the amount of ticket, the size that they want. And then we have a massive, you know that I've been talking about strategic partnerships. It's not only about money, but we really want to get in strategic partners as well, and we are signed on NDA, so I cannot give any. Alex cannot either give any information, but we have a massive one, and I think that if everything goes as planned, this funding will be closed within 2 weeks. So we already had the first meeting, and there will be a meeting within 2 weeks in London, and we will sit down and get the details to the paper and ink to the paper, and then the funding is closed. So within 2 to 3 weeks, we are there.
Okay.
I hope so. Yeah.
So on that basis, of course, then with the launch, we're talking now end of June, early July.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what we have done, just to summarize a little bit from Alex, is that we went back to 2022 prices and pool tokens, right? So we added up more pool tokens in the package and went down to 10 cents. So that's what we've done, and add in all these other features, which have potentially a massive value. So there's a lot of new good this year.
Well, it has, and I think you can see by the activity in the loot box sales in our teams has really gone through the roof. And of course, we're doing our best to continue to present to everybody, and it's working fantastic. So yeah.
So you're doing a great job, and I see it's all about the team. You know, we focus a lot of the investors, but I see now all the investor meetings we had, they say we like this, so they want to go further. So now we have a lot of new affiliates also want to start up, and we have the players and all this who arrange meetings and so on. So now we will be working, you know, to do more presentation and all this. But this is the fun thing, you know, to sit and see all people are excited and stuff like that. So it's,
look, we really value you guys coming on tonight just to give us this update. Another shot in the arm. We've got momentum, but this is going to help again. So really appreciate that. So look, we'd like to open up to questions to anybody from the audience tonight. If you just want to raise your hand, and we'll ask you to unmute. And I'm sure Alex and Andre can take care of that. So Gerard's got his hand up first. Yes, please. Like to unmute, Gerard.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Guys, that was an excellent presentation. Very, very exciting. Two questions on my side. Just want to confirm. So the old loot boxes are not disadvantaged in any way. Is that correct?
No, the old loot boxes is what it is. So all the people, everything you bought, you have. This is just an add-on now to make more people active, you know, and fire up everything before we go to launch. So when we go to launch, it will be different prices, and we take away the player token and stuff like that. It's just to activate so the people who work with us now till the launch, because when we go to market, you have a network that is on fire, and goals start pushing, you get people in, you know, there will be a big party in the app. You know, we want to have a lot of people sitting and playing for the prices, because this, when you get plinks, I get plinks, and everybody sees it's working. When gold seeds gets a lot of plinks, the players get plinks. What do you think will happen? Everybody will be so excited, you know, and also market across will start writing about this, that people are getting staked in real time and all this. It will take fire. When they start writing about the NFTs, here you can buy NFT and you earn real time, and the fans is using this to win prizes. It will be a lot of talk about this, and I think that will take.
Alex,
yeah.
Gerard, can you please? I didn't understand the question 100%. Are you asking if we will keep the loot boxes like this after launch, or we will do some kind of give some of these new things to other that bought loot boxes before this promotion?
No, Andre, so the question really is that those of us right in the beginning. So we were buying a gold loot box for $1,000, right? Now the loot box is 500. So my question is, are we disadvantaged in any way from buying loot boxes when they were $1,000?
No, not in disadvantage, but I mean, if you bought the loot box when the price was higher, you bought it for a higher price, right? So we only did this, as Alex said. We are doing this to try to reactivate the most of the community, and that, yes, you can see that as a disadvantage maybe, but it's a big advantage for all of us, because if we have an active community when we launch the game, that's very powerful. And the whole business model is based on staking, and that's where we're going to get paid, right? So as Andreas says, sometimes you have to crack some eggs to make an omelet, and that's basically what we have done, and try to do things to re-engage people. And yeah.
Yeah, and if I can just add to that, I think what it's also done, Andre, is that because we've it's activated the network, we are earning bonuses now, which allows us to buy more loot boxes for ourselves.
Sure. Yeah.
It works. Yeah.
And I think that we were successful with these things. You know, we're adding in all these things with the towers and all that. It's always been on the runway, right? It's always been in the cards, it's coming. But we saw that, okay, let's add in these features maybe earlier. We need to do some tweaking and adjustment to try to really pump up the community. And I think looking at the numbers, I think we together have been able to do that, and you guys are doing an amazing job. So big applause for you guys. So yeah, Gerard, I don't see it as a disadvantage, but yes, of course, the token price was higher earlier, and it's put down now to 2022 prices 10 cents.
Thank you, Jared. Do you have a second question?
Yes, I do, Kevin. Okay, so this is a question that I've asked before, and it's been asked by other members of my team. I just want to clarify. So if I have 0 player tokens and 0 tower tokens, but my downline members do have, how do I benefit?
Alex, you can touch on those things.
You earn on if you have matching, you earn on what they earn from the binary, you know. So you will earn from your team when they get binary, and if your team is inviting friends, they play and stuff like that, because all the players will be in the binary, so you will earn from that, you know. You will earn from other players. But if you have this yourself, of course you will be earning more.
Sure.
Because if Kevin is under you, you know, and so Kevin will earn more on these players that's connected directly to him, you know, but it will come up to you too, because you're in the binary, but it will be less, you know. So that's why it's important to have most of the fans directly on you, you know.
Okay, I'm with you.
That's why also, for example, if you share on your social media, for example, let's say you have 10 friends who like Manchester, and you put up a cool advertising about the Manchester game, and these people join and are connected to you, then you sit and earn when they play, invite their friends, you know, and so on. But if they are between you and 5 friends, you will earn, but it's much less, you know. So you want to have, when they use $1, you want to earn most. It's not like you earn 0, you know. So this is the thing. But the thing is, when you have a big team, it's a lot of small transactions coming in. The team will grow because you know you have a big team already because you're building. So when we go now and we more and more talk and more fans are coming in, you know, we start opening more sports and more. This will just grow. So let's say you start at the beginning, you don't have so much. You start earning it will grow because everybody will wake up. Even the people who bought in, you know, doing other things, they will come back when they see this is working, you know. So everybody will wake up, 100%, 1000%. Yeah. And then it will just go more and more and more and more and more. This is how it is.
Okay. But basically the short answer is, if you don't have player token, which is players that is connected to you, you don't earn directly from that. And if you don't have the tower NFTs, you will not earn directly from that either. So,
yeah, you can recruit yourself, as they say here, you know. Also, this is just added on.
Okay, thank you.
And thanks very much, Gerard. By the way, the first 600 players are going to go to Dave Cole. He was the first to buy two new gold.
That's good. Yeah, but you know, the thing is, you know, if you invite friends, if you know that you have friends that love football, then you invite, of course, you target these people first. If you have a friend who like Manchester or Tottenham, you connect this to the different club games, you know, because you know these people will play. If you have a guy that he loves to play Candy Crush or PlayStation, maybe he play a little bit, or maybe he play music games or different games, you know. But if you target fans, so the thing, the players that come through the player token, this is fans that coming from the fan clubs, you know. So this is people we know want to be best in the club and so on. So this is, they will use more money and they will play, they invite and do more than if you have a friend that like cars, you know, and you try to get them in, you know. He will never play in the Manchester game, but maybe if you open a car game later, he will be crazy, you know. So this is the thing, is the people you put on you. So when we launched the first clubs, if you focus on these fan clubs to get fans, and you can do it, you can just go into Facebook and Google Manchester United supporters, and you see it's millions of them. So you can just start getting these people on fire, and you can easily do that, trust me. And then you will have them on. So this is the thing, if your whole team is thinking of doing this, it will go very, very well, 100%.
Thanks, Alex. Do we have any more questions, please? Dave Newton, if you'd like to unmute. Yeah.
Hi, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. Just a quick question. Do the old loot boxes get anything added to them?
No. You mean the loot boxes bought before this promotion, right?
That's right.
If we add something, no, we have decided not to do that. Together with community leaders around the world. So it's not going to be added anything into the old loot boxes. It is unfortunate that some, you know, will get or buy this promotion and other bought at other time, but that's just the way it is, you know. If I bought a car half a year ago and they have you know, a promotion going with 10%, you know, I cannot go back and say that, you know, I bought 6 months ago. So we all know that, and we have been back and forth on it, but we have decided that it will not be added in anything.
But the prices will go up again, maybe go to live. This is just, you know, to get activated people. It's more easy for everybody on board now to get also people in, because it's a better deal. But when we go live and they get a lot, when we go live, it's back to the normal. And I think the price will go up because the value of everything inside will be different.
And I think the real opportunity here is to, you know, it's awesome value at the moment. Promote, earn from that, and increase your own staking in the business. Yeah.
Guys, even if the token price is 10 cents or 20 cents, it's a very low price. It's a steal. When we go to market and we make all of these things happen, right? The token price, when we list it, hopefully we list the token in the end of European summer, so August, it will go much higher than 20 cents. I'm very confident about that. If not, the market is completely, you know, completely terrible or worse than now. So,
yeah. Okay. Do we have any other questions, please? Dave, is there anything you wanted to add or to ask other than what we've gone through?
I just want to add that I'm still excited. I'm just super excited.
Still excited.
We were here and people were buying loot boxes while the presentation was on and the phone was dinging. And I can just imagine that happening every 5 minutes of the day.
And it's going to be much more now.
It was think when we start rolling this out. Trust me, it will not go every second. I think you have to turn the phone or just put them in another room. It'll be too much.
Absolutely.
And just to say that we have successfully re-engaged with some of the community because of the things that we are doing, right? So some of the old team builders, they are coming back now, and some of them are very powerful. I think you guys will see it in your planes on your staking, and I think we will just go up from here. The other thing, the other take that, you know, that Alex ran in the presentation, the way that we do the new AI technology now is amazing. You know, how we can create the content in lightning fast. I mean, we can make a game about anything within seconds or very short time. That's very powerful, and that's also why we are moving faster on enterprise gaming. One of the things we can do education, these things, and so it's very exciting times. We are onboarding some really high level, I would say top 1% in the world AI people into the team now. We are signing deals with these people. Well, it's only 1 day left now, 2 days left of the week, but this week should be signed. A couple of guys that is on the highest level. So super exciting times, inside the company now regarding that.
Okay, Gerard, you have another question.
I just want to add a little bit here about the shirt. Who asked for the shirt? There's Don. The thing is, we are holding back because we have some new partners, that we are working now who talking about investment, and also we will work with. So we will have some new partners on. So we will come with some new shirt, and all the leaders we're going to fix to everybody else. So when we really start push we have, so we will fix that. I've been on that for a long time, but we have to get this signed deals and all this.
Yeah.
So it's
Awesome.
pretty cool. And I just want to say, with this, it is not 2 seconds; it's instant. Things in the so fast. It's like super fast.
Beautiful.
Gerard, please.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know if I can't remember if I actually missed this missed this in the beginning of the presentation. Timing of the game winnings and withdrawals, has that been spoken about? Like as to when we might be able to do withdrawals?
Yeah, when we connect the wallet, that's the question, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. We will do that before. We said, I think we said it last time also, we will do it before we launch the game, before we officially go out and launch it. We will also make it possible for those who wants to buy the loot boxes with those winnings. We will try to move as fast as possible on that. As you all know, we're very busy inside to break all these deals and funding and all the things. So we will try to move on that as fast as possible. But yeah, the wallet, of course, will be connected before we start pushing the game.
So would that be what, end of June?
Well, we don't have an exact date. We said that June, beginning of July, right, to launch the game. I can just say that we will do this, not exactly the same day we start pushing. We will do it in front of that.
Okay.
I don't have.
We have to do it a little bit before, so we can test the wallet and stuff like that, because we go live. Maybe before we go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just with the listing, are we still going to go with one exchange or a couple of different exchanges?
Well, we have been talking to several, but we have, we're still very confident to go with KuCoin, and we have been in touch with Binance several occasions. I think that we will start maybe with one exchange, and also to create liquidity to PancakeSwap. So we have maybe one DEX and one exchange, and start with that, and then we start rolling out. I think within the year we will be on more than just one exchange. But it's we need to, this is take some work to do all of this, right? Filling out the papers and all of this to the exchanges. So we need to have some people that is working on this, more or less all the time.
Thank you.
But
Thanks, Gerard. Appreciate the questions. Okay, so conscious of time, it's now 6 o'clock. So just before we finish up for the evening, is there any last questions? I think we've just about got it all covered. So look, on behalf of everybody, Alex and Andre, that was absolutely awesome. Great to have an update, and to know that everything's just powering ahead. I mean, every time, I know that, there's been delays in the launch of the game, okay, but there's reasons for that. But every time we talk to you, there's more and more value being added to what this business is all about. When we first started in June, 90% of what we're talking about today was not on the table. And today, it's so much more a greater opportunity than when we first started. And I think I can speak on behalf of everybody. We're very thankful for that, and we're very excited about where we're going in the business. So Dave's got his hand up, I think, just to finish off. Yeah.
Dave's applauding.
Oh, Dave's
Oh, yeah,
applauding.
applauding.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Well, I think we can all applaud. Okay.
But you know, thank you. But you know, the thing is, it is exciting because we have something that is cool because we are sitting with a lot of meeting and we have had no, and also the people that's coming in from everywhere now. It's high-end people. You know, the people they are bringing. It's like, yeah, we will come out with it later, but it's huge. It's like it's massive.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
I can imagine that it's a very different product to work with Super One than you know, the most of the other companies you work with, the other products, right? And
Sure.
It basically is, you know, with the technology company like us, there is adjustments and there is adding ons. You know, we navigate all the time. And now, you know, we have added some high level people on the AI. Okay, we can move faster on that. And that means that we can scale faster on the gaming side because, you know, the content can be produced in seconds and minutes instead of, you know, days. So, yeah, there's a lot of navigation, but
I just want to say one thing also now. The people we are talking about, we have NDAs, I'm not going to say it, but they are into sport, it's huge. And they say, you have 10 of 10 in fan engagement. This is so cool. And you know, with these people, if you know what we were talking, it's like.
And Alex, you're not allowed to say more than that.
Good. It's good.
Andre, if you'd like to jump off the call, I reckon after a few minutes,
you would probably be able to push him to say something. 100%.
I will tell you later. Trust me. It is cool.
All right. Okay. Well, look, thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for being on the call. Thanks for the questions. It's been an awesome night, and let's get stuck into it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys. Have
Good
a great
job.
day.
Thanks, everyone.
See you soon.
Guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.